us your ID or you need to leave.
So you're going to make me leave?
Yes, sir.
What happens if I don't?
Then you will be charged with criminal trespass.
You're going to charge me with criminal trespass for standing on a public street.
You're not on a public street, sir. You're on our property.
This is not your property. This is the public right-of-way, sir. It's the public right-of-way. I'm within 18 feet of the center line of the roadway. Yes, sir, I am.
So what are you doing? What are your intentions? If you're not going to be very cooperative with us, at least answer our questions. What are you going to do?
I'm just here. I told you what I'm doing. I'm getting pictures of the marked units. That's all I'm interested
Well,
in.
we don't want you taking pictures of our marked units. For safety and security reasons, I suggest you give us your ID or you need...
Deputy 3802 confronts an auditor filming patrol vehicles from a public right-of-ways in Taylor County, Texas, issuing ultimatums to stop recording under vague security pretexts without reasonable suspicion. The auditor stands resolute, exposing the deputy's threats of criminal trespass as legally void. What drives an officer to override clear constitutional boundaries in broad daylight? This confrontation tests the fragile balance between authority and individual rights, compelling viewers to reflect on their own encounters with power, explore deeper analysis on ID Refusal Pro, and thank the original channel by following it today for more unfiltered Audit.
A walking patrol. You guys are walking. You're not riding.
Just coming out to see what's going on.
What's going on?
Videotaping in jail? What's the reason?
No particular reason.
Well, it is a secure facility, though.
Okay.
What are your intentions?
What are my intentions? Go find a Whataburger and get some dinner here in just a
Do you
minute.
have ID on you?
Are you a police officer?
Yes, sir, I am. You're a deputy.
Okay.
Do you have a ID on you?
Are you detaining me?
I need to see your ID.
I'm not with CID.
You need to see your ID. I'm just questioning to see
Oh.
your ID, sir.
I'd rather not give it.
You need to see your ID.
It's just like a circular
No,
conversation.
I need to see your ID because if something happens to one of my officers or something, I need to have a name under for person of interest or something.
Okay. Just put good citizen in your report.
I need to see some ID, sir.
Negative.
You end up going to jail for failure of ID. I'm requesting your ID.
Well, 3802 says I only have to identify myself if I've been lawfully arrested.
Like that. I know what the law is.
Then you can't arrest me for failure to ID, which is what you just said, so you lied to me.
Yes, it is. Why can I not arrest you for failure to ID? It's a Class C violation. I don't have to write you a ticket.
Sergeant Olson, are you going to go along with that?
Deputy 3802 initiates contact with the auditor filming marked units from the public right-of-ways in Taylor County, Texas, demanding identification without stating reasonable suspicion of any crime. This violates Texas Code of Criminal Procedure Article 38.02, requiring lawful arrest before compelled identification, as Texas lacks a stop and identify statute, said Ibel 6th Judicial District Court, 2004. The auditor correctly asks, "Are you detaining me?" and refuses compliance absent detention, aligning with Fourth Amendment protections against warrantless seizures. Deputy 38-02 escalates by threatening a citation and radioing Sergeant Olson, demonstrating misconduct through ignorance of law. The auditor remains legally precise and composed. In such stops, immediately clarify detention status, refuse ID without RAS to prevent unlawful escalation, and film continuously under First Amendment rights.
Lieutenant.
Okay.
Lieutenant Lavario. Deputy Lavario, Taylor County.
Okay.
Is that your vehicle over there?
It is not.
So what's the big secret about why you're standing here reporting our gate?
It's no secret. It's care less about the gate. I was getting a marked unit, and I see there's another marked unit in there that looks like it's from the city.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. But we don't want you videotaping our patrol units or our secured area. There's reasons for that.
Okay.
So I suggest you use your ID or you need to leave.
So you're going to make me leave?
Yes, sir.
What happens if I don't?
Then you will be charged with criminal trespass.
You're going to charge me with criminal trespass for standing on a public street.
You're not on a public street, sir. You're on our property.
This is not your property. This is the public right-of-way, sir. It's the public right-of-way. I'm within 18 feet of the center line of the roadway. Yes, sir, I am.
So what are you doing? What are your intentions? If you're not going to be very cooperative with us, at least answer our questions. What are you going to do?
I'm just here. I told you what I'm doing. I'm getting pictures of the marked units. That's all I'm interested
Well,
in.
we don't want you taking pictures of our marked units. For safety and security reasons. So I suggest you give us your ID or you need...
Deputy 3802 issues a baseless ultimatum to the auditor on the public right-of-ways. Produce ID or leave. Then threatens criminal trespass under Texas Penal Code SS 30.05, which applies only to private property with notice conditions absent here. Confirming police misconduct, the auditor accurately identifies the location as public, protected for filming under the First Amendment, Turner v. Driver 2017, and challenges the threat, exposing Fourth Amendment overreach without reasonable suspicion. Deputy 38D02 admits the public status yet persists, contradicting law. The auditor is fully correct in defiance. When facing ejection from public space, state clearly, this is public right-of-way. Reward TripHas does not apply. Continue recording and refuse ID absent RAS to uphold constitutional boundaries.
Just take off leaving. You take your pick. Or you see your ID. I need to identify you first. Give me your ID. I'm going to get your ID regardless, so I suggest you give it to me.
You're going to get my ID for what? You're going to arrest me for standing on public property,
No, sir.
being engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Constitutionally protected activity you're fixing to arrest me for. On public property. Has the sheriff got a nice big checkbook? I hope he does.
So what is your reason for being here? What's your organization? Who are you
I am
with?
taking pictures of the marked patrol units.
Why?
Because I want to.
Well, we're not going to allow you to.
You're not going to stop me.
You're videotaping a secured area, sir.
I can see it from the public street. If you don't want me to look at it, if you don't want me to look at it, build a wall around it.
What's your ID?
I don't have it on me.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't really.
Anything with your name, picture on it, whatever.
I have done nothing wrong. I haven't broken the law. I am not going to identify myself.
You're going to identify yourself, sir. I've asked you to give me your driver's license so you can identify yourself.
I do not have my driver's license on me.
Then some kind of ID.
I'm not going to identify myself. I have not
Then I will
broken the
take
law.
you inside and identify you by fingerprints. You wouldn't want to make it hard.
No, I don't. I want you to go back to what you're supposed to be doing and leave me alone.
I'm securing the security of our facility.
I have no interest in your facility other than taking pictures of the marked patrol units and the outside of the building. That's it. I don't think I've even taken pictures of any of the personal vehicles that have come and gone here.
Well, you have, because that's
No.
why we got notified.
I don't think I have. I could. I could stand out here and take pictures of them all day long. It's not a
I
crime.
understand. Yes, you can, but I want to make sure I
Thank
have a
you.
name if something happens to my officers.
Well,
You're the only one out here taking pictures.
If something happens to your officers, it has nothing to do with me.
No, I don't know that. You're out here getting license plate pictures on yours,
It's
whatever
not a
your
crime.
video cameras
In the
get
state of
pictures
Texas,
license plates.
police officers get their license plates exempted. So even if I had a plate number and ran it, it'd come back not found.
Not on my personal vehicles.
On personal vehicles, yes, sir.
Please produce your ID.
I will not produce my ID.
You need to leave.
I'm not going to leave public property. You cannot trespass me from public property. Before you take another step, before you do anything else, you better call the sheriff. You better call him and ask him what you should do. Because
I know what I
it's
can do,
occurring
what
to
I
me,
can't do.
it's looking to me like you don't know what you're
I do
doing.
know too. I'm just trying to give you a chance. I don't want to take you inside. I got other different people, criminals that actually deal with than you out here. But for the safety and security of our facility, I don't want you videotaping anything coming out of those gates.
All I'm interested in are the marked units.
Well, go over to the sheriff's office and main LEC and take those videos, not in front of our secure jail.
I may go over there next. I'm not sure yet.
No, you can go right now.
Well, this is where my address that came up when I Googled it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I came.
Well, it's on South 4th and Pecan Street.
Okay, I'll go look at it later.
Well, then you need to go or give me your ID.
Again, we have a circular conversation here.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And either you leave or I'm going to go identify you inside. Because like I said, I protect you security of my officers.
One more time, I'm going to tell you, I am standing on public property. You have no authority here unless I have done something unlawful. I have broken no law and, in fact, am engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Deputy 38-02 demands fingerprints and departure, but the auditor refuses every form of identification. Citing Texas law allows only verbal name upon lawful arrest. Highball v. 6th Judicial District Court, 2004, and First Amendment shields public filming. Gleek v. Cuniff, 2011. He references Supreme Court precedent for photographing visible government assets, warns of fusion center overreach, and asserts Fourth Amendment protection against suspiciousless demands. Deputy 3802 cycles through security excuses without RAS, exemplifying misconduct. The auditor's stance is legally unassailable. In prolonged standoffs, repeat, "I invoke silence," and ask if I'm free to go. Refuse physical ID or consent, and document all interactions. Knowledge of highball and glick prevents unlawful escalation.
Yes, I know. But I'm not going to have you not identified if something happens to one of my officers.
You can't identify me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes,
you cannot lawfully identify me in the state of Texas unless I've committed a crime worthy of a lawful
when
arrest.
You signed that license, you gave the right to me asking you
Who
for
said
your
I have a
ID.
license?
Whatever ID you signed for. You got to have something. Whether this state or another state or whatever. When you signed it, you said that you would give the right to every officer or even state peace officer to see your license.
If you're driving and operating a motor vehicle. All I have to give you to identify myself, if I so choose to, is my name and DOB.
So give it to me.
I'm not going to give it to you. I haven't done anything wrong. I have not broken the
Then
law.
why does it bother you to give it to me?
Because you have no right to the
reports.
information. You have no right to the information. It's about right. Okay? It's my personal information that you're asking for. And then you're going to generate a report. It's going to go to your intel division. They're going to send it over to the fusion center. And the next thing you know, I'm on the terrorist watch list. I'm not having anything to do with that. I'm a journalist. I'm out here gathering matters of interest for the public.
Show me some ID for I'm trying to meet your thing.
I am gathering matters of interest for the public. Again, a constitutionally protected activity. I'm within 18 feet of the center line of the road, which is public property. This is not the Sheriff's Department's property.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
But everything you're filming in there is secured property as well.
Well, everything inside the fence may be secured, but
You're still
if I
filming.
can see it from the public right away, I can photograph it. That comes straight from the Supreme Court.
I need your name.
I'm not going to give you my name.
Then you need to leave.
On principle, I am not going to leave. Because you do not have the right to trespass me from public property.
I do too.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
Tell you what, call the district attorney.
Who?
Call a DA. If you don't want to call a sheriff, you better call the DA.
I'm going to call DA. I don't have to call anybody.
Okay. Then what are we doing?
Then if you don't want to produce any ID or leave the property, then I will call one of my patrol deputies. They'll come out here and we'll take care of it.
Okay.
You suggest. Is that what you want?
That's not what I want.
Well, that's
I want
what
you to
have
go on
do.
about your business and
No, sir.
go take care of your criminals and leave us law-abiding folk alone.
No, I can't deal with this with you taking pictures of my officers coming in and out of that facility, sir.
People take pictures of police officers all day long, every day. You guys take pictures of us all day long, every day. We just went to court over this and got a ruling back in February in Turner versus Driver. Public servants in the course of their duties can be videoed anytime, any place, so long as they're in public.
You live here in Evelyn?
I do not.
Where do you live?
Elsewhere.
Mind if I get a better picture of you instead of the sun in the background?
Take all the pictures you want. We're in public.
Every day.
You too. Be safe in there.
He's checking the plates of the cars in the parking lot looking for my vehicle. Now watch him roll by that Toyota Camry, that black Camry right there that's parked in the fire zone. I bet he doesn't get out and ticket that.
captain arrives after extended deadlock, silent as the auditor questions TCO mandate annual training on public photography rights, essential to avoid First Amendment violations. Deputy 38-02 scans parking lot plates, yet bypasses a blatant fire zone infraction, revealing selective enforcement that undermines equal protection. No reasonable suspicion ever materializes, no detention occurs, no arrest follows, validating Fourth Amendment compliance by default. The auditor's inquiry exposes training deficiencies. Fields v. City of Philadelphia, 2017 affirms filming. Deputy 3802's earlier threats evaporate without action. The auditor prevails entirely. Upon supervisor presence, calmly probe certification gaps. Absent RAS, declare I'm departing, and exit. Do not prolong contact once liberty is confirmed. Deputy 3802 earns an F for repeated ID refusal violations, baseless trespass threats, and Fourth Amendment overreach. The auditor scores an A for flawless ID refusal execution, First Amendment defense, and composure under pressure. Texas law, Heibel, Glick, Turner, and Fields confirmed. No RAS means no ID refusal penalty. Master ID refusal by asking, am I detained? And filming always. This ID refusal victory proves knowledge defeats intimidation. Subscribe to ID Refusal Pro for daily ID refusal breakdowns, and follow the original channel for raw audits. Your next ID refusal starts with preparation now. Watch now. Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 38.02. Texas Penal Code, SF 30.05, Heibel v. 6th Judicial District Court, 2004, Sleek v. Cunningham, Turner v. Driver, 2017, Fields v. City of Philadelphia,